Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Living in DC. Today we're going to go through the home buying process, everything you need to know for 2023. 2023 is a new year. A lot has changed since last year. We've seen the biggest swing in interest rates, going from 3% all the way up to 6%, 6.5%. Now, what do you need to know? The first thing to get prepared to buying a house is talking to a loan officer. So you want to make an appointment with you and your significant other or partner and sit down with them to go over your financial goals. Just like a financial advisor, they're going to tell you exactly what you need to know when buying a house and what you would qualify for. Just like a GPS, you need to know where you're going before you can make any first move. So knowing how much you want to put down, how much you need to put down, and your monthly payment goals. So with a lender, there's a lot of different lenders. I categorize them in two different ways. You have the big banks like Citibank, PNC Bank, Wells Fargo, all great and reputable, and they could be a really easy access or easy resource for you. Just go into the bank and you could ask for a loan consultant, and they'll sit you down and they'll go through a whole assessment of your needs and wants. Then you have, on the other hand, mortgage brokers, which are people that don't hold the loans but get the best deals for you. They have partnerships with the big banks, but they actually don't hold the loans. They're called brokers. And then you have credit unions, which is a little bit of a hybrid. They hold it on in their own books, and they're able to give out money from their deposits and investors. And they might have a little bit better terms, but it comes at a consequence with a little bit more restrictions. So you have the big banks and the credit unions and the mortgage brokers. So when deciding on what lender to use, you and your partner should ask questions like, how responsive are you? Are you available on evenings and weekends? We all know that the market is super competitive, even during this time. For the right house, we're going to need a pre-approval or hop on a phone call Saturday night after seeing it Saturday morning with our realtor. So you want to know their availability. Then you also want to know what programs they have. If you're a first-time home buyer, do they have first-time home buyer programs? Are they giving down payment? Do they have no to low PMI? And PMI is private mortgage insurance. If you don't put 20% down, they're going to charge you PMI. What is that rate? Do they have programs or incentives to reduce the PMI? And then some lenders might be good at doctor programs or lawyer programs where you're going to be able to get a reduced rate or have a higher debt-to-income ratio. Debt-to-income ratio is all of your debt relative to your income, and they qualify the debt as fixed payments like car payments, student loans. Even if in deferment, they still count that student loan. So when asking your lender or the lender, you want to interview maybe 2 or 3 of them, see what programs they have available and if they connect with you. Just like a financial advisor, you want to connect with that financial advisor, see what products they have in your risk profile. Same thing with a lender, what products they have in your buying profile that'll complement you. Also, they might have the right programs, but we want to know about that availability, right? What correspondence or cadence that you're going to have with the lender is very important. So sometimes if they're paid not on commission but on salary, they might be not as incentivized to communicate with you in a cadence that you want. Whereas a mortgage broker, they're paid more on the transaction, so they're going to be really on top of it. Their communication is going to be on a higher cadence, and they're going to be able to get you something in a little bit quicker.